Have you ever stared at your dive watch and just thought that maybe 300 meters just isn't enough, and perhaps been saddened that it just can't go any deeper? Well, in 2019, the 5 Deeps expedition team worked with Omega to create a timepiece that could literally go to the deepest place on Earth and still function. And then they actually strapped it to the arm on a submarine and took it into the deepest place on Earth. And it survived 4 times. While the version that they used is not for sale, it is translated into a public collection called the Ultra Deep. And today's piece is the most accurate interpretation in the collection of the original piece that's possible. This piece is not just a beefy Planet Ocean either. It has a whole slew of changes that really set it apart. Are you ready to put a watch that can go down 20,000 feet deep on your wrist and brag to your friends about it? Or will this just be a big, powerful looking thing that is overwhelming for you? Let's find out. What's up everyone, it's Chris with the Little Treasury channel. Welcome back. This is where we bring you original and in-depth watch content at least once per week. If you haven't already, please make sure to hit the subscribe button and hit the notification bell to be alerted as soon as we upload. I'm from Little Treasury Jewelers, which is located in Gambrills, Maryland. And it's where you go when you're in the know. As always, the watches that I review are for sale and can be purchased, so please see the description below to contact us. If you're just joining us now, I'll go over the watch's detailed measurements and features, and then I'll offer my personal opinion at the end. In our last video, I reviewed the Breitling Super Ocean 42 and compared it to the outgoing Super Ocean 42 model. And while the new version is actually superior in every way on paper, but with bizarrely proportioned dial and hands, many people still really prefer the outgoing model. I do think that like anything new though, it just needs to sink in a bit, and you should check this video out if either of these models are of interest to you. Wrist check time. Today I'm wearing my OMEGA Seamaster Professional on my mesh bracelet, a combo that I really feel is the definitive way to wear your Seamaster at this point. And Omega just justified it with the new 60th anniversary Bond release. So your guesses for my new edition have kept me entertained, by the way, so thank you for that. Here's a hint. This one is most likely being discontinued soon, and it is titanium. I bet that you can figure it out now. Now tell me which watch you're wearing while you're watching the video, and make sure to tell me why. Now let's get on to the features. The OMEGA Seamaster Titanium Planet Ocean Ultra Deep has a 44.3mm case width, an 18mm thickness, a 50.5mm lug-to-lug, a 21.8mm lug width, a 32.3mm crystal diameter, and weighs in at 123.25 grams. The case is made out of grade 5 titanium and has a sandblasted finish, which gives it a soft look. The crown is absolutely a screw down with large bevels for easy grip, and the Omega logo on the top. The domed crystal protrudes above the bezel, and wow, look at that side profile. The lugs are unique on this piece versus other Ultra Deep models, and are Manta style, which are designed to lower the risk of exceeding material limitations at full ocean depth. The bezel has a brushed black ceramic insert with a liquid metal diving scale. Liquid metal is basically a combination of metal and ceramic material that aims to be even more durable than either. Now let's see how this bezel performs. This is of course a top tier bezel, and it has a great balance of tension, and it is very easy to grip. It's much easier to grip than my Seamaster Professional actually. The dial is made out of black ceramised grade 5 titanium and has an almost asphalt texture to it. The markers are in 18 karat white gold and are long and trapezoidal, besides the smaller versions, which are paired with cyan Arabic numerals at the 12, 3, 6, and 9, and a white minute grade exists in between each marker. Omega, the Omega logo, and Professional can be found at the top middle portion in white, with Seamaster in cyan between them. The hour and minute hands are also in 18 karat white gold and are arrow style, with a cyan to white faded second hand. Ultra Deep can be found at the bottom middle portion in cyan and 6000m/20,000 feet in white below it. No date complication is present on this piece. Lume can be found on all dial markers, the pip on the bezel, and the hour and minute hands are in separate colors. The caseback is closed and has the Seamaster logo, but with sonar emanating from the center of it as a nod to how the 5 Deeps expedition used sonar to find the deepest point in the ocean. The movement is the OMEGA 8912 caliber, which is a no-date version of the 8900 caliber, and is an automatic coaxial escapement that provides a 6 to 8 year service interval versus the 3 to 5 that you typically see, is a certified master chronometer, which means it has been META certified to be accurate between 0 to 5 seconds per day. It is resistant to magnetic fields of 15,000 Gauss, which is equivalent to an MRI machine, and has a 60-hour power reserve. The strap is a NATO, and only NATOs can be used on this piece due to the lug configuration. It is made out of black polyamide with a cyan stitch down the center and has grade 5 titanium keepers and a theme-matching Manta style buckle. The OMEGA Seamaster Planet Ocean Ultra Deep is 6,000 meter water resistant and is ready to conquer the ocean depths or your desk's paperwork for $12,300. Now for my personal opinion. This watch is just a beast of a watch. It is so cool and I love the colors, but this one in particular will be divisive, because it has things going for it, and it has things going against it. What it has going for it is that this version is really close to the original one from 2019, and the Manta lugs come from that model, in the exact same color scheme and bezel and everything really. And it is titanium, which does help make this large watch a bit lighter. The bad news here is that if you don't like NATO straps, which I happen to be one of those people, then this watch will really be instantly crossed off your list. I want to love it because the colors on this one and that sandblasted finish I think look so good together. But then again, look how thick this monster is in comparison to my Seamaster, and the NATO is not helping that situation, folks. But from the top down, look at how good it looks next to my Seamaster. Again, I love this color scheme, and the top profile isn't drastically larger really. It doesn't look bad at all top down on my 6.5-inch wrist. But if you look down the barrel, oh boy. I think that this piece you really need to give a pass on the thickness though, because this is really a special timepiece that will be bought by someone who just wants bragging rights to have a 20,000 foot depth rating. And this piece will absolutely trigger conversations about, wow, what is that you're wearing? It looks so powerful. And I will recommend this to anyone who just wants a special feeling piece, or perhaps has a large wrist and has been waiting for a large, high-quality diver to arise. Or perhaps you just need a watch that you can dive into the Challenger Deep with. Thanks for watching today, everyone. I really hope that you enjoyed the video. And of course, if you did, please make sure to hit that subscribe button, give this video a like, and share with all of your friends and your family members too. I look forward to seeing you next video.